Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my fourth update on my Project Pan 2023. This Project Pan is a project use up, and I started the project with 14 products. Now I'm going to share with you my progress on the 13 products because I already used up one product, and it was a Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. For this update, I'm going to start with the products that I haven't been reaching for. Starting with this Mary Kay pressed powder. So this is a refill. The shade is beige 1, and this is what it looks like now. I don't think there's difference at all from what it looks like from the previous project because I just used this 3 times, and in total that's around 32 uses only for this product. The other one that I have not been reaching for is this Victoria's Secret Hydrating Body Lotion, and this is the Vanilla Lace. I've used this only 3 times. Actually, if I show you here, you can see this is like half of what is left with this starting point. But that's not a fair assessment of this one because I transferred some of the product in here to another container. However, I cannot find that one. So if I can't find that one, then what is left is really just this. There, it would be around here. And I need to transfer this to another container so that I can bring it with me to the office. It's becoming difficult to use this before I leave the house. And then the next one, so let me now go to the products that I have been using and I would say have better progress. Starting with this Eliana Blur Makeup Primer. So for this one, there's barely any product left. Well, not really barely, but that's I now move it up. So you'll see that this is what is left. And perhaps I would say this would take the whole month of May for me to fully use this up, and I hope that in my next update I would now say that I've used up another product, and it would be this Eliana Blur Makeup Primer. I have another foundation in this project, and it is this Happy Skin Ready to Glow Anti-E-Aging Liquid Foundation. And this one, for this Eliana, I've used this 29 times. And for this Happy Skin, I've used this 32 times. And for this one, let me just show you what's still left. There's still a lot. I hope you can see actually that there's still a lot in there. So it would take me minimum 2 months. That's my estimate. It's the minimum. So it would take more than 2 months. Very likely. And I've now been using this solely on its own. I've been mixing this with another foundation in another project. But for like in the last 10 uses or more, I've now been using it on its own, and there's still a lot in there. I'm actually really hoping that I can use this up at the same time that I used up this primer. Now the next product I have would be in this Bellapier Cosmetics. There are 3 products in here. So we have here the color correctors, Bellapier color corrector, the red shade and the lavender shade. And the one in the middle is an eye primer, an e.l.f. eye primer. Now, if you look at what it looks like from the previous update, you'll see that I have used the red and the lavender. The red one, I've used this 9 times. And then for the lavender one, I used this 5 times. I'm very much tempted to scrape this and put this in the middle, just like what you see here for the eye primer. I might do that, so we'll see. Yeah, but I'm really very much tempted to move this around. Anyway, for the e.l.f. eye primer, this one, I've used this 21 times, and you seem to see a lot of pan there, but I wouldn't say it's really that I expanded the pan, but I've been whenever I use it, I get the product up there and push it down. So this is thicker compared to what it was last time. So that's the reason why it seems like there's more pan showing for that one. So there, so that's for these 3 products. I counted them as 3 products. And then for the blush, as you can see here, there's now a lot of pan showing. And this one, I've used this 20 times. I have been slowing down using this, and I'm using another blush from another project more than this one, because I will be able to use this up. I'm already confident that I'll be able to use this up this year. So we'll see if I can use this up sooner than later in terms of the progress in this project. I might be able to use this up earlier than the end of the year actually, because I am quite generous whenever I use this. And then we have the bronzer. For the bronzer, I've also expanded the pan. And this one, I've used this 18 times. So you can see now there's a bigger pan there. And the portion that I'm hitting my brush on this product is on this side now. I've been hitting my brush here, but I'll be trying to hit my brush over on the left side so that I can reduce the thickness on this one, even here a bit, and hopefully it doesn't crumble, because it tends to crumble when I'm at this stage. And then for the lip product, I have, let me start with the NYX lip product. This one, I only use this 10 times. There's still a lot in here. It's actually quite hard to use this without using a different brush. So that's what I've been doing, and the tendency is I am quite light-handed when I use this, which means to say I use less product. But I still am enjoying using this one, and I really want to use this up this year. For the Milano, this Kiko Milano lip product, this one, I remember telling you that this is, I broke this, so it doesn't look great, and I broke it again, so you can see the top there. So what I'm gonna do there, so this, I actually broke this, but this is now, I've used a lot of this one comparing to before. I didn't measure this, so I'll measure this and put it on the screen later when I edit this video to show you the progress I made in terms of the length of the product. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to transfer this top to another packaging, to a pan actually, and use a lip brush whenever I use this. So both of these, I'm using a lip brush to put it on my lips. So for the Kiko Milano, this Kiko Milano, I've used this 28 times. Yeah, so I've been using this a lot. This is quite easy for me to use at work. It's not too bold to wear in the office. And then I have, lastly, I have 2 more products. So this one and another one. For this Seraphine Luminude Water-Based Skin Illuminator, I only use this 8 times. I really thought that I'll be able to use this more, or I'll be grabbing for this one, but I just tend to forget actually wearing highlighter. So that's the reason why. But given where I am now, I think I can get to the point of using this up this year. I really just need to reach for this one. And lastly, this Body Shop Vitamin E Face Mist. For this one, I've used this 8 times. And in terms of progress, I'm around here. This one. So it's now similar to my progress previously. at 26 uses. I was actually a bit worried when I started working on this one that it may take me more than 100 uses to fully use this up, because I decided not to put this in my project 100 uses, instead to put this in the project pan, project use up this year. But at the rate things are going, it looks like it would take me less than 100 uses to fully use this up. So there you go. That's my update for my Project Pan 2023, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!